Ah, yes. Come in.
I am in.
No, you have to knock the door first.
What door?
Look,
Arnold.
Miss Arnold, would you mind awfully going out, knocking politely at the door, and I will ask you in...
But there is no door.
Use your imagination. You are Miss Samantha Arnold.
Yes.
And you have signed up for the interview techniques improving your career prospects course.
Yes.
In which we use role play to further your understanding of the techniques required.
Ah, I see.
Good. Quite simply, I act as the interviewer and you as the interviewee, and then we reverse the roles, giving you a further understanding of what was required of you, you see?
I think so.
Good, good. So, if we may start again, if you'd like to go out of the door. Right, let's begin, shall we? I said, let's begin. Let's begin, shall we?
Did you say something?
I said, let's begin. Didn't you hear me?
Well, how come the door was shut?
Well, it's open now, so shall we begin? Not yet, I haven't asked you in.
You mean you want me to go out?
If you wouldn't mind. That's better. Enter. Ah, Miss Arnold, do come in. So, you'd like to work here, would you?
Where?
Here.
What, in a pub? Not likely.
Use your imagination, Miss Arnold. Think of this not so much as a pub as the 19th floor, Canary Wharf, headquarters of Brown-Nosed Crickbuck and Leggett International Marketing Agency. Role play, remember?
Well, why are we in a pub then?
I like pubs. Look, well, why don't you make yourself comfortable on that big executive leather sofa over there?
What, you mean the bar stools?
Exactly.
Isn't this all a bit unconventional?
Isn't what unconventional?
Well, this, meeting in a pub. I don't you have any offices?
Well, of course we do. This is more conducive. Now, shall we get on?
You like?
Right, you're applying for the position of PA to the marketing director, I see.
That is correct.
Good, good. And what is your main motivation for applying for this position?
The money.
That is not a good answer, Miss Arnold. Always try and make your answers as fulsome, as complete as possible. Now, let's try again, shall we? Now, what is your main motivation for applying for this position?
The quality of the remuneration package, including excellent salary, 5 weeks annual leave, plus additional financial benefits such as a generous car allowance and company pension scheme.
Better, much better.
I am gratified to approve of my response.
Sorry?
Oh, my understanding was that you wanted my replies to be as fulsome and complete as possible.
Yes, that doesn't mean they have to be verbose, though.
Make your mind up.
And that is not the attitude that will get you noticed at interview either.
Right.
Sometimes it's better to be succinct, you see.
I see.
It's important to gauge your responses depending on what the interviewer is looking for. You need to be able to assess the qualities that he or she might be looking for in a candidate.
Right.
Right, let's continue. Now, what in particular do you feel qualifies you for this position?
I've got nice tits.
That is hardly the response you require, is it, Miss Arnold?
Well, yeah, but it might be the clincher, though.
No point. Look, why don't we reverse the roles now, and maybe that will give you a better understanding into what is required of you. It'll give you a hand with your technique.
Nothing wrong with my technique.
Well, that remains to be seen. Look, why don't you take my seat and I'll go out. Thank you. Are you ready to begin? I said, are you ready to begin yet?
I'll tell you when I'm ready to begin.
Right, I haven't all day, you know.
One of the qualities that we're looking for in this position is patience.
No time then.
Next! Ah, Mr. Roberts. Mr. Robert Roberts. Would you rather I called you Robert or Roberts?
Robert's fine.
Good. Well, if you'd like to take a seat, Roberts.
The bar stool?
Or the sofa if you'd rather. So, you've come to apply for the position of Senior Facilitator with Interaction Role Play Limited, I see.
That's right, it's what I do.
Oh. Well, that's a pity.
A pity? Why?
Well, I'm sorry to say the position's been filled. Miss Arnold.
I see.